that. I think Set is a cool pick here, not just because you can have a decent early game impact, especially with the Hex Flash and these types of things, but also LeBlanc, when she wants to do
will
damage.
be with the itemization we see, but bot lane does seem to be more of the focus. Trick just reset, or Inspired. Wow, I'm so used to Set being the Trick jungle pick, Andrew. I just have not seen this one yet from Inspired. Oh,
Finn! Oh my God!
And the Alawi emo.
By Inspired, but yeah, this is not Gen X's time up in the top lane.
It's not, but it might not be Larsen's time in the mid lane. The flash forward, the stun gonna connect. Larsen will go down here. Trick getting something done, meanwhile, in the mid lane. So
he is on the roam up here, so Finn may need to pop that ultimate to try and clear away this minion wave. Otherwise, that LeBlanc can do a lot of damage underneath the tower.
He might be overconfident here. GP all coming down. He wants to get a kill. He doesn't want that. He just wants to
no!
grabs one, and it's just gonna trade even there as the wave is deleted. And come on,
get it? It's all yours.
There it is.
Well
Zoom
done.
out.
And it's also a tower dive. Sure, why not?
Flash forward, Facebreaker back. Crownshot has now retreated. Can go for the snare here in a second. Has the Chakram stacked up. That's going to be a lot of extra damage. Never mind. Chakram fading away. And Limit now has to run for his life. Back into enemy territory. He's going to try to dash through. Not going to happen. He takes an arrow to a face, and that's going to be...
Rogue saying, we actually got the first strike of the game. We could care less about, you know, however many % of armor and MR you get from that dragon. We're just going to take this top lane tower.
And walking it in. That's going to be one. Gen X no longer has a tower to stand under.
In the top lane, you know, the Krugs were an option for him and Finn to go for as well, as Finn fully pushed that wave towards the... Of course, very valuable. It's a good flash away from Crowny.
Limit, though, going to be in trouble here. Ooh, nice flash. Instant double TP.
Double teleport.
SK wanted to make something happen, and this just could be it. And now we're going to get the knockup. Zazzy now leaping forward, putting all the damage onto Vander. Vander going to be in trouble. That's the follow-up from Crownshot, but he goes golden. He buys a bit more time. Suplex back down. Gen X under the tower. This is not good. Rover still alive. Hansama's going to get a kill back. That was so...
Curious to see if he can come out alive on this.
All right, flash forward. Chilling. Smite. LeBlanc needs to land everything. Finn stepping into the thunder there. It's a bit unfortunate. He doesn't have quite enough health to survive here, and he will get dropped. So shut down over to Zazzy. Not at this point. They are just pretty much outmatched across the board. The one strong point for them right now is Zazzy on this LeBlanc, but his Rogue
is being brought down towards this middle lane. It seems like they do want to try to force a fight, but like put him top lane, get some CS, do something.
Goodbye to Limit. He's trying to figure out which way he needs to walk. He's going to go golden as he dashes in. Gen X will make it out with the use of his ultimate, but Limit will go down. In the meantime, it was
all desperate, seems like, from SK. They do end up getting the Drake, though.
Yeah, and this is one of those...
Play down towards this bottom side, go for the dive.
And gonna try to sidestep, flash through back into his own barrel. It's gonna get locked up. They're gonna have enough damage to finish off Finn here, but Larsen is now in the area, does have the ultimate. Inspired can't step forward, pull back. It's gonna be the double base breaker to dunk back down on a Trick. That's massive damage. Now he's gonna ult himself right back out, but that's the shockwave to pull him back in. Vander on the hunt for this LeBlanc. Zazzy gonna flash to safety, but still, just keeps going.
Well, Limit literally just surrendered on my screen, so flashes over the wall without even a skill shot coming. He knew he was in trouble.
Oh no, when you're getting out-mobility by the Orianna, it's not a good game, Larsen. The performance that we're seeing. I think it's been a difficult lane for certain, but we'll hold that thought as now the GP ult is coming down. The follow-up coming there for Inspired. He's going to pull back. Crownshot going to get doped back right into the team. That's the suplex. Goodbye to your only damage source, and the tank has arrived, but to do what? It looks like trying to kill Hansama. He's going to try to walk away from this one. Flashing forward. Hansama's still alive. The pullback. Hansama's still alive.
No!
Oh, the great escape. Houdini himself finds a way out of that team fight, and Trick's gonna get one back, but woo, Rogue just continue to come out on top.
At least they don't have to deal with a soul fight coming up anytime soon.
That's true. More Infernal.
For the glass half full.
Really?
Look at chat right now. Combat, get yourself bonus damage, because it applies to all sorts of damage. It's not just magic.
Oh, there you go. Working as hard as he can. Poor Zazzy. Danger at every corner is going to get picked out. The flash from Hansama.
I think SK just going to give up on that one immediately.
Gen X is already ulted out to safety. Crownshot going to set up the turret. It will zone a little bit, but flash forward from Inspired. The flash response. Limit caught into the backside, and he's all on his lonesome.
For us. He knows.
All right. We were talking about desperation. Well, this most certainly is it. Trick was going to try to steal an objective. It doesn't look like it's going to happen, though. Crownshot's been knocked up, isolated, taken out. Trick's going to jump back over the wall to safety. Blast Cone will be denied, and Rogue are going to take a slow but steady Baron as they continue forward in absolutely dominant fashion in this game.
Yeah, I was thinking like, wow, this game feels like it's so, but it's just because Rogue had been in control the entire
early on. Never mind, they're gonna fight. I know what that thought. All right, I'm like, trouble goes golden, buys a bit of time here. His Trick's gonna come out, but he just gets dunked away, and now it's Vander flashing over the wall, but Zazzy's still running. Boom! Gameplay takes the shot to the face, comes down, finishes that one off, and Trick, run, little bear, run! No! He's an endangered species.
Someone's trying to steal it again.
Finn.
Oh, look at Finn.
Might get taken out. Maybe they can get one. That's the shutdown for Gen X. He swag walks out. Revenge for late phase. The game's been turned. Rogue are back in it. I'm kidding.
It was all worth it. Gen X has been waiting for this moment. 3 seasons later, finally comes back. He gets the kill.
Throws his headset on the ground, stands up, pops off. He's like, that's why you pick Malphite.
Then he realizes he's in a house with, you know, his 4 teammates and no one can actually hear or see him. And he's still losing to Rogue.
It's fine. It's a difficult game for SK, most certainly. And obviously very
on point. All weekend like.
Is Rogue, can they close out with this Baron? Crown shot firing off to the side, only gonna hit 1 though. Not the ideal use of the ultimate there. Zazi's trying to poke forward, but he just takes so much damage in response. That's Limit's ult's gone. Gen X still has ult, level 15. He's gonna go in, they go golden. He literally hits no one. That is not the ult that you need. Volibear now ducking down into the back line. Maybe they can get something. Gen X is now dead. Trick simply next on the list. Zazi running for his life as his clone takes the bullet for him. And well, the 2 carries are left standing, but every single other member is dead. Zazi suplex down, dies midair anyway, and crown shot versus the world. Well, we've been here before, but I imagine this time it's just going to be the Rogue win. Domination from start to finish. An absolute monster in the top lane is Finn, as all of Rogue smash through SK here in their final game of the first round robin, ending out 7-2, pushing down SK to 4-5.
That's huge for Rogue. You know, I think expectations were so high for this team coming into the spring split and didn't necessarily quite live up to them at the final hurdle. So to come into summer and just definitely work there, and Bard pairs very nicely, long-range engage alongside both a Gragas and an Ornn to set up nicely.
Yeah, if you get the timing set up, that ult is so incredibly powerful. Back top lane, just wants to take Krugs for now. So anyway, Ender, fun fact.
Yes.
Upset's only played 1 game. Unstoppable. That's going to be big. Has to flash away from the stun. Ulti now coming in, but if they time the CC right, he's not going to get anything. Good knock him into the wall. Destiny pull back. They reset the aggro. Cabochard's still living. They're going to have to retreat here because now Melitza's on the way. Xerxes in trouble. Disaster tower dive for OG. NG's now here on the backside. Destiny flashing forward. Very bold. Throwing down the honey fruit as well.
Upset wins this.
Knocked back, but that's like, oh! The dragon, but they do make sure to pull it out of the pit beforehand. And they like to see it. So 2 Drakes up for OG. That's going to be a solid advantage. Gold just about dead. Another, I'm not really going to fault OG for that. It's not the biggest deal, although I will fault LeBron for this if he continues to get caught out. However, it looks like they just want to kick this fight off onto Xerxes. He's going to be in trouble. The bear has to leap right out of that one, but TP now being used. Destiny trying to find the engagement. He doesn't hit it. Alfari on the backside trying to get as much work done as he can. Comp, not the easiest target to lock down, though. The exhaust coming out from LeBron. Alfari isolated while the rest of OG retreat. For them. 2K getting lower and lower. Obviously, they have the closer to try and steal it away. They're not going to be able to take that one. No jigger.
OG are going to set themselves up for the Rift Child and try to even up the game.
Yeah, and very clearly indicated by the fact that Alfari is backing, not opting to try to defend that tower.
When these turrets are going to be falling down, so he's like, yes, continue. Feed me the money. Can we actually flip over and see how much gold? One up top side, but OG are mid to try and respond.
Oh, and I like this. You can see OG peeling off. They want to guide the Herald in. They want to take down this tower, but now Destiny's just fishing for the pick. All the CC comes through. NG is just deleted.
40 seconds away from this Infernal Drake. This is going to be a big one here. Vitality trying to set up vision inside. Destiny goes in.
Taking the jungler out of the fight is everything. Now Destiny going for the follow-up. Upset's in the area, but the ultimate is not off cooldown, so it is just
wait. Especially Comp using the True Shot Barrage right there. Really smart to try and set up the minions and chunks Alfari.
Alfari now pulling back, trying to take the jungler away themselves. Nuke going in, but he's not going to get anything. That has to be embarrassing. Oh no, Melitza on a killing spree. I'm a little bit worried for Origin because coming into this split, right, OG were expected to be top 4, no doubt. Maybe Rogue, Mad Lions were going to contest more. That was the big debate. OG versus Mad Lions. Well, Mad Lions are at the top of the standings, and OG certainly coordinate with your team a little bit better. If the coordination doesn't come through, you're going to lose every single time. And Vitality have been absolutely on point on the other side of things. They have, and playing a Smite fight. This is where Xerxes, more senior veteran player, but now they're going to engage on a Cabochard. Not the ideal of the Fate's call. No way to really save them. They're now being zoned away. Dragon resetting is big for OG. Buys them a bit more time, but Destiny's basically already dead. Yes, he has the stopwatch, but Nuke gets caught out. Now they're speeding in. Nuke now going to zone away. Unstoppable. Ornn still chasing him down. Nuke in trouble. Cabochard caught on the opposite side of the wall, but the rest of Vitality are just peeling off and running to the Dragon. They now back into the pit. Alfari's going to find ulti coming out, but we'll not be able to get anything else. 5 members standing. No one has died yet.
Everyone's just on the wrong side of the map, and now Nuke has said, forget the Dragon, I'm just going to push bot lane. That inhibitor tower is going to be exposed for the time being, and Cabochard is trying to go back to base, but he has TP. He's not basing to pick up the bot farm, he's basing to get back into this fight.
Are we just... All right, let's do it again. One more time. Why not? There's the TP coming in. Vitality, they're committed.
Get out of there, Origin. Well, now with the TP coming in, Nuke Duck is bot lane for free, so he's going to get that tower at the very least, and he's going to die. So, and now they don't have a Solar Flare. Vitality, do the Baron fight. It's your time to shine.
TP for Alfari, though, and a massive wave on the bottom side. OG are pinging out. Maybe they've got dreams of a backdoor win to close this one. NG isolated off to the side. Alfari starting to step forward. Xerxes there as well. Killing the jungler will be a big deal, but the Ornn is coming out, and now Alfari's just gone. Destiny caught out by the ultimate as well, but all of Vitality just going to set their sights on this Baron instead. Hey, they got an Infernal Drake. Now they got a Baron as well, and Xerxes not going to get a chance to go into this one. The Bear's trying to run for his life, but clean shots over the wall there on that final Mystic shot. Upset now caught out as well. Nope. Flashing just in time. That's Baron for Vitality. Christie, I did not expect this, you know? OG's the clean, controlled team. Once they get that little lead in the early game, you always trust them to snowball it, especially against teams that are lower than them in the standings. But this has not been the story this time around, and now they're pushing forward. Lebrov is not going to get picked off. He's doing a little Hylissang action there, just using that Baron buff to bury the minions in.
And again, Nuke Duck is still in top lane. Vitality have a big enough minion wave that they're going to be able to take this bot lane uncontested. That's going to force a response. They're going to then take mid lane inhibitor too, so Origin just giving every single, structure up inside of their base. And Vitality, forget top lane, like you have the minions. I'd say just keep sieging here.
Why not? You got a lot of tools. Have to be careful about grouping up, obviously, but still, you've got Cabo Shard there to peel, NG to peel. You can step forward, you can play a bit more aggressive. Spellbinder on Melissa is there, 70 stacks, 80 stacks now. That's going to be a clean stun. That's the follow with the ult, but he's just denied Cabo Shard his ult. They're going to turn it on Upset instead, and now Nuke Duck has to run for the hills, but he's still down. No! Vitality, they're going to close this one out cleanly. OG thought they could have a desperate last stand, but all it was desperate. Triple kill comes in for Comp. Do they try to give him the Penta here? That's what I want to see. Comp, Penta, Quadra, Destiny. Oh. Going forward, do we get the Penta?
Get in there, be a LeBro.
Do it.
Tank for him.
He's earned it. Oh, Vitality, they're just going to close out the game. They're just going to tie up the gold lead. No,
here we go.
Give it to him.
Penta kill.
Yes. Vitality, they tie it up. No more 8th place for them. They're sitting 4-5, tied with OG.
He's almost the melee champion.
If Thresh is ranged, Urgot is ranged. Like,
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. So the Death Dance, I thought actually made him really strong before, but now with the slight nerfs to Death Dance.
4th spot after this game if they manage to take the win.
Yeah, and engage from Dreams. The rest of Schalke looking for the pick.
Hylissang's going to take a little bit of damage as he tries to get away. For a level 4 dive. Talks about how strong Rek'Sai can be on the blue side. Well, Neon Dreams need to get out of here. Neon's going to jump away with the Arcane Shift to stun onto Hylissang. Neon has flashed away, but Selfmade's on the chase, and Reckless is flashing forward as well. Goodbye, Neon. And perhaps Dreams has overstepped here. He's going to be ignited. And Fnatic do not have the minions at the turret yet. Now they arrive, and here come the oncoming storm. Selfmade. Well, okay, Hylissang's dead. Okay, okay. Oh my god.
On Reckless right now. And I think that Ezreal can be pretty powerful in the early game. I mean, of course, he has gone actually on the second Drake, and I think it's really important that Schalke look to contest this.
I don't think you can, because Neon just backed. I think it's too risky to go for it. I agree with you that it would have been good for them to contest it.
You kind of sacrifice objectives to side lane pressure. How might not have time. Skitty's looking for a play.
Gets the kick on to Nemesis. The solar flare comes down, and goodbye, Syndra. Selfmade now on the front line has the Void Rush. Here comes the depth charge from Hylissang, but the hero's entrance might keep Gideon alive. It does. Void Rush wasn't used. TP comes in. As now Hylissang is in a world of hurt.
Schalke posturing around the bot tower to try and defend it, but Fnatic have the numbers advantage. They've brought Nemesis down from mid lane, and this will be the first tower of the game going in favor of Fnatic. They're largely setting up for the Drake that's going to be spawning in a minute.
Perhaps second time will be the charm for them. Whippo jumps in here. Odo's going to use the clone to get away. Dreams is coming in for the chase as well. Doesn't have the ult, but has the Zenith Blade. Whippo has to flash to get away from that one.
Yeah, but the problem for... And that's a dangerous situation to put yourself in.
I totally agree with you, and I think it's really interesting because it kind of loops back into our itemization discussion we were having, where Schalke will be their strongest when they hit that double Trinity Force, right?
Talking a lot about it, breaking this mid-tier 1 is difficult, and because Fnatic denied that first one from Schalke, they didn't have it. Now Schalke's looking for a fight.
Hylissang might be dead before he can even get down. Here's the hero's entrance. He pops the stopwatch, but he's going to have to flash across the wall. Can't escape from the Cyclone. as Neon takes him down. Riptide gets another charge in. Nemesis with the stun. Here comes Selfmade from across the wall, but he's going to get locked up once again by Odo One. His Zenith Blade doesn't quite connect there from Dreams, and Selfmade had to flash away from the goal behind as we get towards this 20-minute mark, and they will want to fight over this next dragon, but they also don't have to take the fight. However, Nemesis might have the fight thrust upon him. The Seraph shield will not be enough as Dreams brings down the power of the sun, and Nemesis goes bye-bye.
Nemesis did not have his flash again. They're actually using this as an opportunity to start the Baron off.
But instead, Schalke will take the dragon, and Fnatic will get vision around Baron.
Yeah, so the thing is for Fnatic...
From the slow did connect there, and here comes Neon, Selfmade. Does have flash, he's gonna try and get onto Neon, but Abadage's on the chase, the exhaust goes down, and goodbye Selfmade. Gideon's caught out here as he tries to get away. The disdain from Whippo doesn't quite connect as he dashes forward. Odo One coming in from the side, look at that flank position. Nemesis still has the scatter the weak. Dreams goes in. Whippo. True Shot Barrage comes out. There's Odo. Hillisang uses the Dredge Light to try and get himself forward. The Death Charge is going to delay. Schalke stepping forward themselves. But now the chase is on and Whippo's down. 3 kills to none.
Schalke's first Baron of the split, and this could very well be their first win if they keep finding these successful fights.
Just look at the scoreline at the top
Side against the Baron buff, which means that
True Shot Barrage is going to try and stop the backs as well.
Oh, that's a great
Eclipse Reckless, Eclipse Reckless, Eclipse Hillisang. Okay, so only 2 people get back from Fnatic, and now Neon is pushing in here with Abadage down towards the bottom lane in the mid lane. Dreams is there as well with Gideus. This is going to be 2 inhibitor towers opened up. That True Shot Barrage was almost perfection.
I think you hit the nail on the head there, Medic. Recognizing that the Drake was up, Schalke were kind of...
He's showing us right there. What a great play.
That was a really good ultimate coming out from Abadage there to help turn the tides, and now Schalke finding will be able to secure themselves another tower. Look, 2 members of Fnatic sitting on the enemy blue buff right now, only just resetting. This should be the first inhibitor of the game going in favor of Schalke.
And we said a moment ago they were waiting for the next Baron. Well, they didn't even need to wait. Hillisang caught out once again. The Gargoyle Stoneplate is going to fall off. There's the Solar Flame. Nemesis has to flash away from it. True Shot Barrage coming in as well. Hillisang re-engages onto Gilead.
There's a phrase there that I've completely forgotten.
Bang for his buck. Oh, Dreams engaging. They know Nemesis doesn't have flash. He used it under the Nexus towers before, and Dreams goes in. Neon's going to get depth charges here on the backline, but Gilead is on a killing spree, and Neon's still alive. Reckless tries to dive in the exhaust, but here's the hero's entrance, and Reckless has to cleanse the QSS and try and get out of there. But he's going to be the last one standing as Reckless versus the world. And I've said that so many times before, but Reckless knows there is no way he gets out of this one. Like the bees, his team is about to go extinct here on Summoner's Rift as Schalke are looking for the win. Just the Nexus towers between them and that fragile hope we talked about 30 minutes ago, Vedius. Let it be known, you may beat Schalke 8 times, but no one beats Schalke Nullfear 9 times in a row.
Huge win for
Kazi talks about how Wukong Senna are really good into Aphelios because they have sustain and they can split up fights. And okay, Quinn. Okay, not the easiest champ to dive. He has the face breaker. Caedrel's going to step forward. There's the face breaker. Haymaker's still available, and you can see the shield coming out. Kryze taking up the tower. Now it's Special Wonder. One more auto from the minion. Isn't it?
The mid lane tower, because I think it's very difficult to siege against the long range wave clear that Azir does.
So will be a little bit of time. Mickey here, going to face check straight into Torre. Death Charge coming out as well, but there's the Cyclone Patrick trying to Moonlight Vigil. Can't quite get the damage down as Mickey jumps forward once again. Torre flashes across the wall, and there goes Pinoy. First blood with the Dawning Shadow. Caps could be rooted up here by Patrick. Special's on his way, but I'm not sure Patrick wants any more of this party because the last embrace will boot him down. Special's going to try and jump onto Pinoy, but Caps is still putting a lot of damage down as Caedrel jumping forward with the Stormbringer will get one. Mickey, Yankos, and Caps are on the chase for Special, who continues to distort away. Yankos! Oh, Yankos, that wasn't great. Special will still die. And the Trundle, there's the Riptile popped in the bottom lane as XL try and get themselves a little bit of gold on this Aphelios. Special chased up here by Caps, and there's the ultimate, there's the shuffle in. Special's going to dash across the wall, and Caps flashes, doesn't face plant, and Special goes down. Here comes Kryze though, look for the damage here on Caps, the Ignite going down.
Champions that just want to get onto his face, but there's a lot of very dangerous champions as Caps.
Yeah, it's going to try and shuffle away here, but the Harrier passive will come out, and Kryze might have got himself into a bit of a sticky situation here. The Haymaker shield will do a little bit, but Torre is there tanking up the tower, and Patrick secures the kill.
You should expect that XL are playing around the top side of the map as well. And the fact that Wonder kind of walked into that, but G2 looking for another fight.
Okay, just going to get locked against the wall here. Doesn't have the Stormbringer. It's caught up in the last embrace. He will get taken out by Pinoy. However, meanwhile, in the mid lane, Mickey almost falls. Cries and Special
Interrupting the backs of Caps, and it basically meant that his wave state kept getting ruined and he couldn't get as much of an advantage as he wanted to in that.
Looks for the Moonlight Vigil there onto Caps. Couldn't quite connect with it. The Rift Tower did go in as well, but Caps takes a chunk of damage as Patrick has some good guns for the situation. Khalid from Infernum now switching to Severin. Flash in from Torre. He's shuffled away. They're looking for the damage on the tower. Torre goes golden and Caps is already dead. And now Patrick can step forward with the rest of the team. However, Mickey has a flank position. Hooked out of it by Torre. Graviton gun will do some work here as well as Mickey can't quite get into the fight. Cadril fell. Here comes Cries from the side. Perhaps looking for an engage. Wonder jumping in. There's the base breaker, but Cries just trying to get onto Pinoy. Torre already dead. Cries now stuck behind all 4 members of G2. Special jumping in. Patrick doesn't now have good guns. He doesn't have any real long-range damage as Mickey goes forward once again. Caught up with the
behind for G2. No. I don't think they have the front line. G2 actually just want to fight.
Though. XL's going to get jumped on here as Patrick is just dead. I think XL were looking to threaten Baron as G2 went for the 3rd dragon of the game, but G2 caught.
So, like, good decision-making there from G2. And this is kind of what we were talking about. You know, we really set this narrative up very early on about is still on cooldown. G2 kind of posturing around the mid lane. Have their eyes set on Special. I don't think he knows Wonder.
Oh, Wonder has the flank with Special, can jump away. Oh, he gets back and try and deal with this Quinn as Cries just work through it as well with the Blade of the Ruin King and the Phantom Dancer. He will add his support incredibly quickly. Jankos now perhaps caught out, but Mickey does a really good job of jumping onto Special. Jankos, though, still very low. He's going to get taken out. Patrick now gets a 2nd kill of the game. Mickey trying to dodge around. The Baron has reset just a little, I believe, off towards the top side of this, but XL are going to start it up once again. Caps up in 9 with TP. Another hook lands. It's Wonder who's been caught. The chain's going to lock him down. Cadril jumping forward with the Stormbringer. Mickey trying to get on towards the back line. Cadril's low, though. You don't want to lose your jungler before this happens. As Caps goes in, he's going to teleport into the fight. Now it's Patrick. He's winning a 2v1. Pinoy's trying to get away. And here comes Caps. The flash away from Patrick keeps him alive. Mickey dies as well. And this has been exceptional stuff from Patrick and from XL as well. I thought Cadril was going to fall. I thought they bit off more than they could chew. Caps, though, somehow finds 2 at the end of it.
The Infernal looks like medic.
Because who do you send, right? Cadril needs to be there to tank it up. Maybe you send Torre over to try and deal with it, but you gotta run. Mickey's gonna teleport 2 in just a second as Pinoy comes around the corner, and that dragon's already been started up, and XL realize they can't fight. Oh, what the? No, what? How did he, what? I don't even know how he got that. Mickey's gonna jump in now. Jankos, how did what? Patrick's dominating. I don't even understand. Is not G2 at their full strength, but
sure,
XL up until 2 weeks ago hadn't got a single win, and now they're looking at 4 wins out of their last 5. Like this push in, of course they died with it. It's about to fall off, but you can see they were using Cadril in the side, coming in from the top side of the map as well as the tier 2 falls. Patrick's gonna step in, the hook lands onto Jankos from Torre once again. In goes Mickey with the Cyclone, gonna get some damage down, but Special's already assassinated Pinoy, and Mickey's doing what he can to take out his fellow support. Moonlight Vigil chunks out Caps. Patrick continues just to rain hell on the G2 players here with this Aphelios, and it's only Wonder and Mickey left alive. Patrick's going to try and rectify that as Mickey falls. Wonder sidesteps everything he can, but in the end, Special gets the kill.
Stand a chance of turning this game around, but Patrick was barely touched. Special's positioning was perfect because he kept coming in to clean up at the end of each fight, making sure that those executes are coming through, and I think that Cadril and Torre did their job.
To try and get out of this. There's still a turret here for him to get underneath. And G2's still going to look for the dive, but once again, the bolt! Oh, Christ, showing us just what you can do on this Quinn as XL start up the Baron. Pinoy, Jankos and Caps trying to get in here to steal it away, but Cadril lands the smite. Special's pushing in. He's got the in-hit already chunked out in there.
And now Patrick in a position to actually carry this game as G2 looks to try and kill him.
Deja vu. We've seen Patrick in this position before. He shuffled back. He does have the GA this time. He's not taking any damage. Oh my God, the Severum just does so much work for him. G2 going to try and capitalize on him as he comes back up. He's healing. He's surviving. Oh my God. Get Aphelios, G2. Good stuff from Special to come in and get the triple. Wonder's going to get killed at the end as well. It's a quadra for Special. Patrick survives, and G2 just cannot kill Aphelios.
Oh my word. I can see the memes now. You just got a Felios G2, Patrick 9-1 and 10. Well played by him. XL going to secure a big win against G2.
Oh, great stuff all round for
Jungle matchup.
That's-
So Shadow versus
That's our
Razor.
first fiddle. That's our first fiddle.
Wow.
And then we've got Jace as
Okay.
well. Okay, this is a very different look. Froskuren, what are you seeing?
Before I hand off Ender, just talk about
and
Fiddlestick.
Kazi decide to step back into this. Kaiser, well, that was bad. Like, Kazi should not be stepping straight forward into this. He's going to have to flash away. DOS fast chases. There's a blast cone there, but Kobe goes in, and there's first blood. Now Shadow is caught unaware as well as he tries to flash away, but he hasn't really got anywhere to go. Kobe can chase him down, uses the heal for the extra movement speed, and here comes the cannon barrage. And that was, I mean, great stuff from Misfit.
During the laning phase, which makes it harder to be able to get early advantages.
By this, the teleport coming in, there's the cannon barrage as well. And here comes the fiddle! Kazi goes down first. Kaiser tries to flash away, but the follow is
Just
there.
going to have to concede this. That's going to be the second Drake of the game going in favor of Misfits.
Of course, they can still win this game. You know, they could be 8-1, but right now, Misfits continue to try and put the hammer down as Humanoid pops the shockwave, tries to get to the blast cone. Oh, but a great flash from Febivin will chase Humanoid down. And now, actually, here we go. The Time Catch diving in the bot lane as Kobe tries to get away. Cannon Barrage going to clear out the minion. Shadow jumping in. The exhaust doesn't do too much as Kobe heals up, and here's Febby chasing it down. Kazi as quickly as he can. Teleport used here by Mad Lions, but Kaiser's already quite low. Razork coming in, looking for the Crow Storm. Dredgeline doesn't quite connect. The corner of the Forge God will hit onto Febivin, but here comes the Crow, and Kaiser will gobble up Kazi, spinning him out. But already he's down. There's another as Kazi falls. Razork feared away. And this Fiddlesticks takes the triple kill in the fight.
Reads which direction Kobe's going to go into. He misses the ultimate. We don't have time because we've got more action.
Line hits in the mid lane. The shockwave comes out though. Humanoid's going to try and survive. There's no ward in the bush, but Febivin doesn't need it. 2-1-1 on this Jace. You can see the damage in the last team fight. That Fiddlesticks, 2.5 grand from the jungle position. The player who statistically has been the best mid laner in the league through the first 4 weeks. Now, Febivin might be caught out in the mid lane. Shadow gets the knockback, flash, tongue lash, but here goes Febby trying to kill out Kazi. Can't quite get the damage down, so there will be a kill.
Febivin's KDA doesn't get too inflated, but also, Kobe now caught out.
Okay, so as soon as we praise anyone, they just start to die. Humanoid gets the kill. On Kobe, the chase is onto DOS now. Oh, dear God.
Fiddle?
I thought Fiddle was the only one who with the curse in this game, but DOS is going to fall as well. Oh, God. What play we need?
Razor though, he's
Caw-caw!
looking, here he comes!
There we are. There he goes. That's a huge amount of damage. You can see the Crow, the Fiddlesticks stepping forward there. Smite comes out from Shadow. He will secure it. Actually didn't even use the Smite. Oh, no, he did. Just the side.
Claim some control in this game. They're still at a massive deficit, Medic. They're going to lose 2 towers.
But Misfits continue to up the tempo of this game. A sizable gold lead for them. Almost 7,000 gold ahead. Razork jumping forward here. Kaiser's on the chase. Kazi's already used the Chain of Corruption, but the knockback on Razork. He pops the stopwatch. He's going to try and survive as Kobe goes in. There's a Fate's Call as well. DOS jumping onto the back line, and Shadow's already fallen. Kaiser's going low as well, and Kazi will get chased down by the Callista. Give him a triple. Kobe picking up kills left, right, and center. Humanoid tries to get the damage down onto DOS, but can't get close enough. The boss survives, and now Humanoid might pay for his over-aggression with his life. Instead, gets back to the inhibitor tower, but Misfits 15, 16 kills to foe. Okay, he did
Misfits
die.
just snowballing this game out of control.
And what a day we have had today. They're in such a strong position. DOS got to step forward. He catches Arome, but
he's got
the rest of the Mad
Callista
Lions
there,
are on their way. Yeah, he's got Callista just around the corner. The Fate's Call not available though, so he couldn't get dragged out. Febivin looking for some damage from the side. Shot blast combo, flash in from DOS, gobble up. As they try and get Kazi out of the back of the fight, but Kobe's already on a rampage, and now the chase really begins. Razork going in with a Crow Storm, can't quite find the damage he was looking for, but Kaiser with the thick skin, that shield is going to fall off. Febivin gets the kill. Humanoid's Dan. I know you can only see it on the minimap. Oh, we pipped it in. Humanoid trying to kite back, but he dies in the end. Shadow could look for the steal here, but the Dragon will be...
Medic, like, the item comparison, to be fair, the items don't even look that bad for Mad Lions, but
Dan has a 3-level lead. Febivin equal. 3-level lead for Kobe over Kazi, who's not had a good performance. And I see why Mad keep letting the Varus through. They're hoping the enemy teams pick it because they can't play with it that well, according to this game. Misfit's going to back off. DOS chunked out just a tad. But the mid lane inhibitor tower is down. Kobe's going to try and get bot lane down as well.
He is looking for that flank.
looking for the initial hook from DOS. Kazi
he
eaten up
comes.
there, almost killed him. Razork stepping forward still, but can't find the connection. The shockwave clears out the minion line, but the inhibitor tower is going to get taken down. Febiven tanked it up for the time being. Dan pushing in mid now, looking for that inhibitor. And with both mid and bot lane inhibitors down, Misfits are just a couple of steps away from taking it down their Nexus and getting the 5th win of the season for themselves.
Man, it has been such a wild day.
Mate, it's been a while. The inhibitor tower down to about 2/3 of its HP. DOS going in. Kaz is going to get depth charged out of it. DOS with the Gargoyle Stoneplate, tanking everything up, and Razork is dominating. Double for him. He's looking for more as a Rome runs away, but Kabi will chase him to the ends of the earth, and that end comes pretty quickly for a Rome. Super minions pushing in the mid lane, and Misfits are looking for their 5th win of the split. They will be tied 3rd with G2 at the halfway mark, and Mad Lions find only their 2nd defeat in summer 2020. Razork pops the stopwatch. He's going to get the gold after winning this game. Expect him to win the MVP voting. He has had a stellar performance as Misfits close out the win.
Coming into summer have continually been reset. Mac, you spoke extensively with Froskuren and Dracos on Euphoria, and when I look at the standings here, tied for 1st, Mad and Rogue, tied for 3rd, G2 Misfits, and then a 5-team stack for 5th. I mean, first of all, give me some context on all of this, and then let's dive a little deeper into Mad. I mean, why is the league so, I'm going to use the word competitive, albeit I know